Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading for Cancer. So Cancer, as you see, I'm in a different location. I'm traveling, but I brought my tarot deck, this one, which the cards you'll see are from this deck today in this reading. But yeah, I'm traveling and yet I just felt today the feeling and the relaxation of just receiving a message, and also as a Cancerian myself, I feel like it's the perfect moment to just channel a message that is coming through sensation of the alignment of the four elements and the opening of some sort of like a portal. But the word that's coming through in your reading today is the word Ring of Fire. And yes, that reminds me of that Johnny Cash song, but it reminds me actually of an image in a card that Sen from Sen Tarot, my good friend, she uses this deck, which I can't remember the name exactly, but if you've seen her channel, maybe you've seen this card, which has this horse, oops, in it, right? Just a second. Okay, I'm back. It's windy here and the cards just flew away. And actually, funny thing is that the card that flew away was the one that came with the word Ring of Fire. So perhaps, yeah, there's something to do about, the wind just igniting this fire, or some, I don't know exactly what it means. Just, okay, so let's go with the flow and just card by card for this reading today. So we start off with the Eight of Pentacles, and this card was a little bit tricky in the first part because it was setting a different tone to me, because I feel like in the last reading, I think it was Gemini's that, or maybe Taurus, I don't remember, but it came through with this double axis, two axes, and with the message of a meeting taking place, or two people meeting at a specific location, because usually I see the Five of Pentacles with this X mark, but with this Eight of Pentacles I'm seeing these double X's, right, one on top of the other. It's almost like an overlaying. But today it was mixed up with this meeting, you with another person, but it was also some sort of weight on your shoulder, right? Because I was seeing you, Cancer, here as this person, or this energy, ahead, and carrying this other energy that perhaps could be a partner, or could be a friend, or some sort of energetic field that it's not actually yours, it's someone else's, but you're carrying it with you, right, wherever you're going. And it felt heavy, it felt weighted, it felt like a burden, right? So yeah, this was this opening card, and straight away I was just thinking, okay, this is something that Cancer is feeling for real, like in a really tangible way because of the Pentacles, right? But the beautiful thing is that if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll see that we have like all the four elements circling the World card, but we'll get to the World card in a bit. So we have all elements, right? And so here, let's do this properly. In the second row, we have two sevens, right? First, the Seven of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups, with the World card in between. And so these two sevens were, and I think they already came together in another reading also, and they're coming today with the same message of transmutation, right? Of you know, leaving this sword energy, which to me today was just reinforcing this heaviness from this card, right? And transforming into these cups, right? Which is water, which is actually, you know, your element, Cancer. But with this world in between, to me, it came with this secondary, which to me actually felt like an uncovering, like unveiling, slowly unveiling the real message of, oh, a butterfly just came through. So these two sevens are actually opening up a portal, a gate, right? Which is this world card, and is ending a really heavy cycle, which was this cycle of, you know, you have been carrying the energy of another, maybe not even realizing that you were, right? But I feel like this reading perhaps is, you know, just emphasizing to me that this is something that you're now realizing. So now these two sevens are almost like the second part of this process of, you know, becoming conscious of this. And so this ending cycle is a new portal that is opening up, because you are transmuting these swords into the cups, right? It's almost like a dissolution. You're dissolving, you know, all of the pain into love, right? Into light, into light. And just, you know, it feels like it's a fresh energy here. But also what I was seeing here is that these 7 arrows are the perfect keys to open up these perfect hearts. So these are, as I was seeing, you know, this portal has 7 locks that only 7 specific keys are able to open up. And this is what, you know, because here it felt like a long journey, long, heavy journey that you have traveled, carrying the weight of another in your shoulder, right? On your shoulder. And this is what gave you all of the ingredients, all of the tools, all of the skills that now are, you know, enabling you to find the keys to open up all of these locks and, you know, unlock this huge, massive portal, right? Because it's the world card, right? And so we begin with a very tangible card, right? The earth element. And then we go to the mental realm, the swords suit, which, you know, represents the air element. And then we go to the cups, which is you, which is your territory, your realm, which you feel like more ease, right, is what I'm listening. So here you get to this point of ease, that you have finally unlocked something really significant, right? Because it's the world card, right? So it feels like after a long journey, you arrive, well, actually still carrying the weight of another, but you arrive at this massive portal with the perfect keys to unlock it, right? To unlock these locks, right? And open up this portal. And so here, I still hadn't heard the word Ring of Fire, but right after this 7 of Cups came all of these very powerful cards. Strength card, the 5 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. And, you know, here, so first of all, this 5 of Wands is the second phase. It's almost like, you know, when you open up this portal and you go through it, right? It's almost like a liberation process. So here you're carrying the weight of another, because you're here, right, in front with this, you know, heavy weight of another person that doesn't belong to you, right? And here you're on your own, but here is fire. So as I said, we start off with the Pentacles energy, and then we go to the Swords, and then we go to the Cups. And here, you know, the final element, you know, fire, which is the wand suit, but also not only that, it's just the symbolism of here being the 5, which, you know, you see the X, right? And here there is no extra weight, because the fire, and here's where I heard the word ring of fire. Here is where you are crossing this ring of fire, which is, you know, the transmutation element, because here, if you were learning it, it was almost like all in theory, all in the mind, right? All energetically. And here, because it's the liberation from this Pentacles, this physical burden, right? This physical weightiness, here the fire burns it all, and you're liberated from carrying this weight, right? Which was perhaps slowing you down, and the fire is really quick, right? And so because this 5 of Wands is surrounded by the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune, the way that I'm seeing this is like this Strength card, this lion, this powerful creature, which to me, it doesn't feel like a person. It feels like a guide or an angel, or, you know, a protector of some sort, but very ethereal, right? But very powerful and really connected to this fire element. Actually, this entire row to me is very fiery, because, you know, in the end, what I was hearing with this 5 of Wands, this ring of fire, was, you know, instantly like manifested with this Wheel of Fortune. And so here, actually, I'm just jumping all over the place, but, you know, I'm in a different location, I'm in a different routine, so just go with the flow. And yeah, so what I was seeing with these two, these are the same. These are, you know, painting the same picture to me, because this is finally the unlocking of this portal, which was, you know, surrounded by all of these locks that you had the keys, right? The perfect keys. But this is the unlocking, because here you are, it's almost like you accept that you have to go through this ring of fire, right? Through the fire. You have to, you know, let it all burn. All of these heavy thoughts, or, you know, heavy energies that you were carrying with you, right? And this one, this Strength card, this, you know, protector, this angel, reminded me of a vision that I had a few weeks ago, actually, in a sound healing session that I did. And I saw this angel figure that I have seen already in a dream of mine a while back. And, you know, I saw a gate, but the angel that I saw, sometimes it was in front of the gate, and then sometimes it was, you know, behind it. And so I couldn't understand where exactly it was, and it was exactly the sensation that I had with the Strength card, because these two being the ring, I couldn't quite, you know, pin it, whether it was in front or after, you know, this ring of fire. And perhaps because there is no specific location, you know, this one is, it's almost like this one is going through the ring of fire with you, but not exactly through, right? Beside you, right? It's almost like this incentive for you to just have the courage, right? Have the strength to go through the fire, right? And cross this ring, right? Because it feels like it's, because, okay, so what I'm getting right now is, because you have found the perfect keys, it's almost like only you are able to go through this portal. It's almost like a portal that is made just for you, right? It has like the perfect fit for you, because you have the perfect keys to unlock it, right? And so here, you know, this one cannot go with you, cannot cross this boundary with you, but he is with you, you know, it is with you. This angel, this energy, this protector is with you, right? At the same moment that you are, you know, first of all, releasing this burden, releasing this one, right? And allowing yourself to let the fire do its work, right? Because it is destined for you, right? And so here is the point where, you know, this first part ends, which to me feels very faded and very symbolic, because, you know, we have the 4 elements surrounding this massive portal that it's just beginning to open up for you, and it feels like you have the perfect keys. You are made, you know, to cross this, and you know, you have a very strong energy with you, right? A very guardian angel or protector, and you know, in the ethers, that is there with you, giving you courage, right? So I feel like there is so much more to come, because it feels like an initiation path while you go through this ring of fire, which you are, you know, on your own, because you are releasing this other that you were carrying, you know, willingly or not, consciously or not, but you were, right? You had company here, right? That was just weighing you down, right? And slowing you down perhaps. But here you gain so much speed and so much, you know, dynamic energies around you, because you are lighter. And not only lighter in a sense that you don't have the weight of this one, you are lighter in a sense that you carry more light, you know, because of the light of the fire, right? And so this is what is, you know, just accelerating the speed of this wheel, right? Is you are fueling, you are, you know, the fuel, you are the fire, right, of this dynamic wheel of fortune. And so, ooh, okay, so I have a really incredible visitor here. I'll continue the second part. And I'll pull more cards, and não tem problema. I'm going to pull more cards for the extended reading, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes here. So if you want to come to the extended with me, I'll be happy to see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.